Day, everyone. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to another session, the topic of how to develop our self-image. Norman Vincent Peale in chapter 4, which is entitled How Imaging Helps to Bolster a Shaky Ego, he speaks about timidity. And timidity is lacking boldness or determination. And it stems from the Latin word timidus, from timere, which means to fear, lacking in courage or self-confidence. And he speaks of a young woman who doesn't have a college degree, but her husband is slated for promotion in a big company. And the company looks at the spouses to see and evaluate how the husband would be a best fit for their company. So she visits Norman and she's telling him that she doesn't feel as if she can represent her husband because all the other women of the other spouses had been to college. So she was very fearful of, going to this session. She didn't want her husband to not get this big promotion. So Norman encouraged her to drop her fear. And when she went, lo and behold, her husband got the promotion. And that's why I wanted to talk about this, because I know a lot of us are experiencing these same things in our lives. And this time we're going through, it's a very rough time. It's a time where we're not being able to express our true inner selves. It says inferiority complex. How would you define it? I think I'd say it was timidity in the presence of life on page 45. Timidity paralyzes us in even the most common situations. How do we overcome? Put the little me behind you. And he refers to this in the Bible. It says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And this is from Philippians 4 verse 13. And it encourages us to lean on ourselves, the inner self, the inner voice, because we're stronger than we think we are. And so I encourage us to do that as well. I'd also like to tie this into a few other words, and this other word is conformity. Conformity corresponds in form, manner, or character. It's an agreement that we make, action in accordance with some specified standard or authority, more so in a social custom. Conformity with society's norms prevents us from acting when there's a need for action. We all have unique talents, and what we have to share, it's most invaluable, and we should never think that someone else has a better understanding of life or more to contribute than we do. The great John Lewis, who's now passed on, says we should get in good trouble, and I believe that as well. We should get in good trouble. Never be afraid to speak up and act for the greater good. Speak up, let your voice be heard so that others can benefit from your actions. David Schwartz in The Magic of Thinking Big also stated that the number one obstacle on the road to high-level success is the feeling that major accomplishment is beyond reach. And that's on page 148 in The Magic of Thinking Big. So he recommends for us to recondition ourselves, recondition who we are, because what we have to say is of value not just to ourselves, but to others. And it will redound in a great way if we make our voices heard. Thank you very much for listening to me this morning. And may you travel with these words. If you have faith, nothing shall be impossible unto you. Matthew 17:20. I can do all things through Christ who strengtheneth me. Philippians 4 verse 13. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll be with you again. This is Nat P on the air. Bye.